Hello, I'm so glad you guys stuck around so we can do our craft together. Just gonna move this a little bit. Okay, so for today's craft activity, we're going to need a white crayon, glue stick, dark paper, it can be blue or black, dark purple, brown, any color, and some tissue paper. If you need any of these things, just let somebody know, like an adult or your nurse or your child life specialist, and they'll help you get them. So for our activity today, we're going to be making our own constellations. So we just read a book about an astrophysicist, and now we're going to be creating some of the things that he might have studied, including stars and constellations and basically all things outer space. So if you look closely, these are examples of constellations. These are stars that are arranged in such a way in the sky that people agree that they look like different figures. So if you look up in the night, if you look up at the sky on a clear night, you can see lots and lots of stars and many other things too. We'll get a little bit more into this book next time. This is the big book of stars and planets, and so we'll be able to take a look at that next time we have our Outer Space Day, which should be next Tuesday. All right, so our craft today is super easy, but it's also really fun. So the first thing you're going to want to do, and I'm going to show you mine so you have an example. Okay, the first thing you're going to want to do is find your dark piece of paper. Like I said, it can be blue, black, purple, anything you want. And then also locate your light colored tissue paper. So you're going to rip, this part's pretty fun, you get to rip off a piece of the tissue paper and then scrunch it up into a tiny ball. Okay, so once you have it scrunched up into a tiny ball, you're going to take that and kind of smush it on your glue stick. Very light smush. Next, you're going to place it on your dark paper and maybe count to 10 while you hold it there to make sure that it gets a good stick. Okay, you get to repeat the process again. We're going to tear off a little piece, scrunch it up, get some glue, and add it to our dark paper. Okay, and you're going to continue this process until you have at least 5 stars, but no more than 20. So we're going to say somewhere in between 5 and 20. And you can keep going, doing as many as you want. I'm just going to do 7, just to give you the idea. But you can put as many stars as you'd like, anywhere from 5 up to 20. If you want to do more than 20, I'm okay with that too. Okay, so for this one, you can see that I spread my stars out. I put them in all different locations, and I really didn't have a plan in mind when I started. So you can put your stars wherever you choose. The next step is going to be connecting some of those stars into a shape that might be recognizable by people who could look up at the sky and see it. Now remember, this is the one you're making. This is your own. This does not already exist, so it can look any way you want. Okay, so let's start connecting with our white crayon, and we'll see what kind of a shape we can get. Here we go. And I think that this might look like a little fox, or a dog, or some other type of animal. But you can be creative and make whatever you want. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoy making your constellation craft, and I'll see you next time.